Hi everybody, welcome back to Das Lab. We are working on this Craftsman 6.7 foot-pound gross torque 190cc lawnmower. I have had it in this shop before. It was a no spark issue, and the magneto was the magnet was too far away from the flywheel, and it wasn't getting any spark. That was about 3 years ago, and it's been doing a lot of landscaping business work in the meantime. And the symptoms are this time that it won't restart after it's been hot, and it's difficult to start. So the first thing I'm going to do is just check to see if it's got spark. Let's see. Okay, got the spark plug out. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of fouling, might be a little bit oil rich down there. The gap looks good, no deposits. Well, a few, but it could be worse. Let's just see here. This is going to be fun. All right, so you're looking right in there. Let's see here. Yes, I got the dead man switch. Oh yeah, there's spark. I don't know, hopefully my big head wasn't in the way there. Can you see the spark? Good spark. Good spark. Well, next we'll go look in the air filter area and see what's going on with that. I'll bring you around and take a better look. Alright, let's take a look and see what's in here. I had another lawnmower from this guy in, and man, the air filter was so dirty. Now that doesn't look bad. It looks clean. It's filtering. It's doing its job on the outside. But that is pretty filthy, pretty dirty. So, I can barely see light through it. Doing its job. I'm gonna go blow this out, and then we'll see what happens here. I have a feeling that we got spark, and I don't think there's a fuel issue, so could be air. All right, turn you. Okay, so I don't know if you can see in there, but the choke is closed. There's no, it's an automatic choke sort of dealy, and maybe that's an issue. I'm gonna just take this off and without getting too crazy, just kind of see if what I can see. And I'm probably gonna take the, oh, that's tight. I think these are Loctite on. Take the cheap way out and spray some carb cleaner in it. But I just want to look to see if there's anything obvious as far as the automatic choker, and maybe a spring's off or something like that. What if that would have just come off? I don't know what's going on. One more. Hope the whole carb doesn't just fall away. Okay. Keep that intact. So, yeah. Okay, maybe am I wrong? Governor valve. So you see how that would work? You get in there. I'm looking right here. This is on there's a fan over here, air in, cool off the engine, and if the, you know, when it's running, the fan will push the blade out about here. That doesn't seem right. That must be the automatic choke, okay, on the inlet. So as it starts, it's full choke, and then as soon as it runs up, the choke is open. So there's your automatic choke. Okay, I'm not choking. The governor, there's another linkage back here tied into the throttle. So the throttle's in behind with this spring. So all that stuff's intact. I'm gonna say that's your choke. Yeah, it looks like it's always choked every time you go to start it, and immediately it comes to life. So that might be part of the problem. Now sometimes you could have like a bimetallic strip in there that as it heats up, bimetallic strip is two dissimilar pieces of metal that bimetallic, two pieces of metal that are bonded together, and they have different coefficients of expansion. And let's say this one expands a lot more with the same amount of heat as this one. As they both try to expand, because they're glued together, it causes it to bend. That's how a lot of thermostats work. That's how the blinker in your old car used to work. Ding, 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 ding. Getting hot current going through it would close. And as the engine heats up, it would slowly open the choke. But this looks like it's run just off of air power as the fan in here spins around. I can't get that to spin enough, but so it's kind of interesting. It's always choked, even if it's warm. But I mean, if that's the way it's designed, it's not a new thing. This plug is coming from the exhaust, I think, going into there. You got to make sure that's on right when they put all that stuff back together. So what I's gonna do is, because he says it runs great otherwise, except it's just hard to start when it's. I am going to just blow it out with carb cleaner. Make sure I got gas in it. He's put so much gas through it. It's not a bad gas thing because he's running several tanks through a year. And I better look at the oil too. I better check out the oil too. The doesn't always get changed. Doesn't always get changed. And the throttle is deep inside there. There's the throttle. Yeah. And that'll come off of the governor somewhere else. Okay, let me get some liquid repair guy. I'm not sponsored by anybody. You probably know that. Carb und choke cleaner. And there's a picture of a lawnmower, so it's got to work. And there you got looks like some sort of a rabbit running, or maybe a mouse with the. Oh, it's a chainsaw. What have we got over here? Oh, it's like an egg beater of some sort. Okay. Fire. It's spooky, and of course we've got the explosion. All right. A little dab will do you. You don't want to overdo it. I think a combination of clean air filter. That's what I wanted to look at in here. Was there Loctite on that? That screw was no Loctite. Just tough. It's tough. When I put it back together, I want to make sure that anything in here is clean, right? I don't want to put any foreign material in here. The gasket surface is clean. Okay, and that's going to mate on here. Okay, now it's all cleaned up. So I think I can put this back on, making sure I get all the screws back in, and then that tube is connected in here. Okay. There's some part of the airflow path that's associated with that. Where'd that guy go? There you go. Here we go. Okay, I'll get this done and then we'll check the oil before we try firing her. Okay, let's do a quick spot check on the oil before we start moving it around so we get an accurate level. Oil level. So I'm not sure if this one, a little low. Let's put it in and turn it. I know on a Honda, when you check the oil, it goes in like that and you pull it out. You don't have to turn it in. Yeah, that's, I went down. That's a little low. A little bit low. If I do the old regular track. This is a Briggs & Stratton engine. Yeah, I'm gonna put some in. I'm gonna put in a little bit of what I got. Okay, so if I do it now, my normal way, I'm right to the bottom of the top line, or the top hole there, right? So it's supposed to be in between the two holes, right? There's actually a little arrow on there that shows. So I'm just doing the old resting it on top trick, and I'm not overfilled, just in case maybe you're supposed to do it this way and check it. And in that case, I am a little bit overfilled, but not too much. Not too much. I don't want to overfill it. I just want to overfill it the right amount. Okay, I'm going to put this on the ground and try to start it. Not even sure how much gas is it. Oh, it's full. Okay. So that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, that was weird. Let's see. Half a full. Okay, it's all warmed up. Been running for several minutes, 10, and cold start. Not a cold start, a hot start. And starts right up. My theory is that with that choke always on every time you start it, and a dirty air filter, it was over choking it when it was hot. So my conclusion is dirty air filter in combination with maybe low oil and something in the carb. I heard that weird rumbling. I'm gonna say maybe a bit of water in the tank or something like that. Didn't sound like a stuck float. That's not really a symptom of a stuck float where it's fuel starvation. That seemed more like a contaminated fuel issue. That's it. It's going back to the guy. So that's all I got for you this time on Das Lab. If you like what you see, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and tell your friends, and I'll keep making these videos. Have fun, stay safe, and don't get any on you. See you next time.